Should someone hire an attorney that has experience in federal defense?
You know, on these podcasts, we always talk about the importance of having a lawyer. With federal court, you know, I'm repeating myself here, but putting an attorney between yourself and the federal government could not be any more important. And the sooner you do that, the better off you're going to be.
For sure.
And I'll let Andrew kind of talk to the importance of having an attorney and the complexities of these federal cases, and why you have to have someone who does this all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's the major leagues. Again, we've talked about it. There are resources. You need to hire attorneys that their office, you know, we have law clerks that can help us with these things, paralegals, investigators, because you're putting up a much more serious fight. You have to have an attorney that is not only willing to go to federal court, but is able to navigate a much more complex and less friendly system. You have to understand the sentencing guidelines, and those are extremely complex. I like to think that the AUSAs that I work with like me, but this is not state court where you can go in and kind of work something out, maybe a little probation, but work on restitution, you know, friendly behind the scenes with the prosecutor. I mean, this is the major leagues. So you need an attorney that knows what they're doing, is willing to do it, is willing to go to trial if it's necessary, and has gone to trial. I mean, this is not something you can throw your jacket on and a tie and show up and work out a sweet deal for your client. This is as serious as it gets. There's nothing more serious than a United States courtroom.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're terrifying.
They are. I mean, you know, the first handful of times I walked into them, I was intimidated, and I didn't do anything wrong, and I was an attorney. I mean, it's meant to be intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them on TV. I've not stepped foot into a federal courtroom, but they just look.
You cannot compare a federal courthouse to a state courthouse. Would you agree?
No, I mean, they're beautiful architecture to a degree, but they're also more serious. As Chris said, the judges sit higher. How beautiful they are will remind you how much more resources they have to come after you than your small rural county in Missouri may be able to expend.
This may sound silly, but I always say, like, I'm not going to cut my own hair. I'm not going to work on my own teeth. And I'm not going to do surgery on myself. And I think there's no difference in fighting, going to war with the law than any of those.
And if you're going to war with the United States government, you better have a team behind you. And that's something that Combs Waterkotte offers is, you know, we're not one lawyer and a secretary. You know, you get a full-blown team behind you with us. You know, we've got 7, 8 lawyers now, and 5 support staff, senior litigation paralegal, brilliant law clerks. So you get a lot of sets of eyes on your discovery and on your case and the evidence that's being used against you at our firm. It's not just one guy reading through everything. I mean, you get multiple sets of eyes, and we have a very stringent discovery review process, and so that it really sets us apart.
Well, how important is that, the difference?
I mean, I don't know how much more you could really explain how important it is to have multiple sets of eyes on a set of discovery that could be a banker's box, you know, could be this big, you know. So if you're dealing with a federal drug conspiracy and, you know, you have to go over 100 hours of audio and video, you know, I mean, we're not the United States government, but, you know, the law firm has to have the resources to fight the U.S. government. So it just being one guy and a secretary, that's tough. Not saying that you can't do it, and there are some good, successful federal defense attorneys in town, but that's pretty much all they do. They don't do a lot in state court. But again, with Combs Waterkotte, you get a full team behind you, and I think that's critical.